So I want to discuss the concept of habituation. We've heard about this in reference to like drug addiction and stuff like this, but I think that we sometimes lose sight of how addicted we are to comfort and like literally knowing what's going to happen, even if it sucks. This is why we don't go for things that we really want. This is why we end up in unsatisfying relationships. This is why we find ourselves in the same situation over and over and over, even though it's not what we want. So if you find yourself continuously being in a situation like, say, dating people who are emotionally avoidant, or spending too much money, or, these recurring behaviors or patterns that we have, we want to look at what we have habituated ourselves to. So it could be that if you're used to emotionally avoidant people, you're not going to set boundaries at certain points when you're not being acknowledged or validated, and then it gets too far and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this person and they're giving me like breadcrumbs. So we want to really take a step back and take responsibility. What are you the common denominator for in your life? And then how could it be that you're feeding these dynamics? This isn't a victim blame thing. This isn't you deserving that or even wanting it. But how can you look at the commonality between the different occurrences that have happened in this pattern that you don't want to see anymore, and get some information about what is it that you're tolerating that's allowing this to happen? What is it that you're used to that's making this seem normal until it gets out of hand? Journaling is an exceptional tool for this, a really, really good tool for this, because you can look back at your life and see what you were thinking and how you were processing things. So I really recommend keeping a daily journal if you find yourself in a cyclical kind of situation where you swear you're not trying to bring these things in, but they're always happening. We don't always manifest things for our highest good, because sometimes we're in a pattern, or we have recognition of something that is less than exceptional. So be a little brave, take a minute or a few to comb back through your experiences and have a little bit of gumption when it comes to identifying what you can do different to have a different outcome in your life. I hope this helps and doesn't make you feel like blamed or anything, because it actually should make you feel powerful, because you are the one that is the arbiter of change. All you have to do is say, no, I don't want to do that anymore, or this is my standard. Definitely is going to be awkward and potentially even feel rude or even painful. But part of the creative process is a destructive process, and in order for new life to form, we have to say no to another thing. So hope this helps.